Oh my god! Oh, I got away! Really? This is your very first fish?
Yeah, this is my
Oh, bro, here, hold it up. Oh, yeah, baby, look at that. Caught a fish with the pocket pole, a little baby bluegill. Dude, check it out. That's bigger than the last fish I just caught. Alright guys, so I did a couple things to the boat. So as you can see, this is the rod holder we installed, right? You can turn it all the way you want, it doesn't come out, right? But if you turn it backwards, it comes out. So you can take this out, and now you can walk it to the front, and I installed this one in the front, and now you can just snap that in, and we can have one in the front now too, and then have the one in the rear also, without having to move the whole thing. It literally just like that, and then you push the button in. I can't do it one-handed, but you push the button in, and then you pull this back out, and you can go put it back on the back of the boat, or whatever you want. And then I cleaned up the anchor rope. It was a mess, it was everywhere, and it was hella tangled up, so I untangled it and tied it the right way, put it underneath that lip. The anchor will go under there too, but I just have it here holding on the floor right now. This anchor's gonna stay home. I'm probably never gonna use it. Right now it's just holding down the floor while I drive. I did change the buoy, and I put on one of these little hooks, and it locks down right there, and that's just to keep the sides from hitting the dock down there when I get to the dock. So that's just that. And that's pretty much all I've done right now. I'm prepping that hole right now to fix that, so I'm about to take care of that right now. And that's so far that's it. But I like having that hole holder in the front though. It's pretty cool. Now you can literally just move it back and forth. But yeah. Alright guys, I found this. I forgot I had it. It's an inch thick of this really expensive foam. You can't even compress it all the way. It's really thick, and it's super comfortable to sit on. We use it when we work on cars. We put it underneath the car so you don't sit on the ground. So today we have a bunch of these, so I'm gonna use one for the boat. I'm gonna cut it probably directly in half, and then it's gonna be covering the front and the rear seat just for now. I eventually want to put real seats in here, but for now this is just gonna be how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna glue them down and see how the glue does. If the glue doesn't hold, then I'll probably make a bracket that I'll sit like this, and it'll be a metal one that goes across on both sides to hold it down. But yeah, so we're gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna get to cutting it and measuring it, and then I'm gonna throw the adhesive on there, and we're gonna see how it does. So stay tuned. I'm not that good at cutting foam. Sometimes you gotta use like a hot knife and stuff, and I didn't have all that, but here she is right there. There we go. Super comfortable, I'm not gonna lie, like super comfortable. But there we go. I just gotta trim this little bit off here where I went a little crooked, but that's pretty much it for the first seat. Like a screw to the seats so that they don't fly off if the glue was to let go for some reason. But and I put this big old hole. I didn't think about it when I sent the drill bit. I mean the screw. It just grabbed all the foam, so that really pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie, because they were looking perfect. But I'm gonna fix that. Don't worry. I got confidence in myself to fix that. But in the meantime, I'm gonna install this last piece up here. I just wanted a little piece up here. I was gonna do the whole thing, but then I decided I just want to do like a small piece, so that when you're sitting here, you can put your feet up here, or we could put like other gear up here and it won't slide around. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. after I glued this foam on, I decided to get a washer and just put a self-tapper through it and just have the washer cover it, so it's like that. So in case the glue does eventually come off or something, I don't want the wind to just take this off while I'm driving or whatever. So I put that there. I'm gonna put another on the other side. I'm gonna show you guys how I did it. So first we're gonna heat up a screwdriver. If you don't do it this way, you'll tear a giant hole in it. It won't look good. This is the proper way of doing it for foam. Should did it earlier, but totally forgot on the other one. But it's fine now. But find your hole you made, stick it through, and wiggle it around. And then now when you screw into it, it won't rip it apart. So here's my washer. Here's the self-tapper. That's no good. I should have probably drilled it, but it's alright. I was debating putting one in the middle, but I don't think so. I kind of like the way it looks, but I think it would look pretty cool, look fancy, you know. But I'm gonna just leave it the way it is for now. But yeah, guys. So I'm gonna do the front one next, and I'll show you when I'm done. Alright, guys. So I went ahead, did both of them there, both of them on this side. It look pretty cool. I like it. It looks kind of nice. It looks kind of fancy. So there's that, and I'm gonna get back to some other stuff. Alright guys, so off camera, I went ahead and installed these bungee cords I bought earlier. I got green to match the boat because it's got the camouflage going on, so I figured green was pretty settling. But yeah, there's one in the front, and there's one in the back, and then there's one in the front. And so they hold down the rods really well. And then all the back of the rods can go under here, underneath that lip. So, like this is my 7-footer right here, and the 7-foot fit player's no problem, comes all the way up to here. I was thinking about adding one more of these up here for like the 7.2s, 7.3s on it, but I think it's overkill. I'm gonna try it out like this, and then if it doesn't work out and I need to add one more, I have plenty. I got like 3 or 4 extras, so I can put them wherever I want. So we can always add more if we need to. But I think 2 is good. It's starting to look like a little bass boat now.